I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales 1986 SW. This is what I eat in a day. Sorry about the light. So I am now, this morning I went into my local town, met up with my friends, I had a coffee, cappuccino with no chocolate sprinkles, which is a choice, I class it as. So I've come back, I bought a bits and bobs, what I needed, like air freshener, some more scourers, things like that, just household products. So I am now prepping my lunch and also my evening meal. So I am making butternut squash, sweet potato and carrot soup made up with a chicken stock. I'm going to have some of that for my lunch with some chicken skewers, and then the rest of it I'm going to thicken up with some tomato puree for later on, and I'm going to add some pasta with it, and then sprinkle some cheese on top and make it like a little bit, and make a small pasta bake for myself, and I'm going to have that with veg as well. The others are having sausage and mash. I didn't fancy it. This is what I fancy. I just fancy pasta. Pasta's my like proper comfort blanket, and so that's what I'm having. So I'll show you what I'm having now. Breakfast, it's too late for breakfast. It is like 11:15, so I'm just gonna have my soup. So for my soup, I am using the Waitrose diced butternut and sweet potato bag. This was on offer, so I got that. I'm making it up with a chicken stock, which are free, and then it's all in there with a carrot, and I'm just waiting for my stock to mix up, and then I'm going to add that to that, and then this machine does everything for me. So while my soup is getting prepared, I just thought I'd have a bit of a catch up. So yesterday, which is Sunday, I ate some food which you wouldn't call Slimming World friendly. I have no regrets. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am not now going to call it naughty food or anything. Yesterday was yesterday, today is today, and it's a brand new day, and I'm back on plan. One day off plan is not going to cause so much. It's just a lifestyle now. I just fancied it. I don't want to divulge into it because I don't think it's fair for people who are just starting out on the weight loss journey, but all I'll say is Cadbury's and you will know. So yeah, that was the only day I was like off plan, not Slimming World friendly, let's say that. Everything else has been Slimming World friendly, and I thoroughly enjoyed all my food. So today I cannot wait to have this soup. It's really cold today, hence why I'm in a jumper and a top underneath. Oh, there's my sports bra. It's not a sports bra, it's like a bralette. I find these more comfortable now. I'll be honest, I lost a lot of weight on my boobies, and I don't find wired bras comfortable anymore, so I've got loads of these, which are just like little bralettes from Primark, £4. I find them more comfortable to wear. Anyway, too much information there, but just keeping it real, so yeah, I've had a cappuccino, like I've just said. I thoroughly enjoyed it, catched up with my friend, which I've not seen for a bit, and then I've come back, I've tidied up, and also as well, I found this. Just side note, found this in, I want to say B&M or Home Bargains, can't remember, and it's Flash Kitchen, and it is clementine and clove. Oh my goodness me, my kitchen is smelling divine. It just smells like Christmas, and oh, it's lovely. It was £1, and it's not too overpowering because I'm not allowed like a strong bleach smell in here because it sets Grace's asthma off. But this is beaut, and it was £1. Clementine and clove, just random find. So I've done all my cleaning downstairs. I need to go upstairs and do the bathroom, you know, bleach around the toilet and stuff. So yeah, that's my little update. I hope you're enjoying Vlogtober. I do apologise that the last what I eat in a day were like 2 minutes long and there weren't much food, but I was not going to video it. I weren't going to like upload it. I was just going to like sit down and have a chat, and I just thought that's sometimes real life, and I want people to realise that you're gonna have those days. You're gonna have those days where you realise that you've not eaten all day, and then you have a non-planned meal. As long as you noted it and you realise that you've not eaten, sometimes that's my life, and I want my channel to be reflection of myself. And sometimes especially a Wednesday, can be hectic. And also, like, the dining room's still getting redone out. Also, we've put we had an old telly. I say old. We upgraded a telly ages ago from a 49-inch to a 60-inch, I think. I don't know. I don't really understand tellers and things like that. That's Chris's domain. But we kept it. There was nothing wrong with it really. Chris wanted something to do with HD. This one was HD ready and this one was full HD or 4K. Is it 4K? Don't understand. Anyway, he got this new telly which is in the lounge on the wall, and then we kept the other one. I've been one of these people where I've never had a TV in my bedroom whatsoever, but just recently we've took Max's TV out of his room and put it in our room. We've had like snuggly time in the bedroom watching a film, and it's just been really, really nice. So there's my soup. So I'll move. So we've put it in our bedroom on the wall. So that's another little job he's done. So we've got a TV bracket up on the wall and we've got the TV up, but we don't know where we've put like the cable to it, like the plug. So I've ordered one off eBay. That should be coming on Wednesday. And then we can watch TV in the room and just snuggle up and just watch Netflix in our room. Will be amazing. So that's another little project he's been doing, and that's what I found. Like this month alone, I've just done jobs which needed to be done. Like the settee has been, because it's like an L-shaped settee, I have to like detach it here and then like lift it, and it's a big job. It is a big job, and I've been putting it off and putting it off. I'm like, right, that's it. Settee is getting moved, and I'm gonna like clean behind it. So I've done all that, and I just feel so good. The cushions have been washed. These things I've been put in the wash. That's done. I've washed all the hot water bottle covers, like the bunnies and all them. They've all been washed. They're not dirty, but they just needed to be done. We had like a little box in our dining room which had like craft stuff in, and like a big toy box which lifts up, and it had all craft stuff in and like Play-Doh, and Grace is not into Play-Doh anymore and Max certainly isn't. So the stuff what was usable has been sent to the charity shop. The hard Play-Doh where they've left the lids off, we all know what that looks like. And like the brown Play-Doh, which is not actually a brown colour, they've just mixed everything, has been skipped. And that now has been moved into our bedroom at the bottom of our bed, which has now become like a bedding box. So all my bedding's in there, the spare duvet's in there. So yeah, I just feel really, really on top of it, like I'm on it. And I just feel good, like mentally, like my head is all clear. I've sorted all the DVD and CD cupboard out, that's all in order. Grace's bedroom has been sorted and cleaned. It's not dirty, but like her wardrobe needed changing a bit. Her like makeup cupboard, she's got like a drawer where she puts her makeup in, and that's all been sorted out. All the hairbrushes, the bobbles, the clips, her hair grips, her dancing stuff's all been separated into little like makeup little cases where she can visually see it, so she's no rummaging in the morning. And she's got a detangler spray and everything, and we've sorted out a little like dressing table out for her. So yeah, just things like that. The sofa blankets have been washed, so I just feel really, really good. So I'm going to do some washing up and get that washed, put away. I don't know if you can hear, but I've got my washing machine on, so that'll be done soon. Then swap my washing over. It's a cold day, but the sun is out, so I may be able to put a few bits and bobs on the washing line. So I'm going to do my pots, and hopefully once I've done my pots, my soup will be ready, because this girl is very, very hungry. So my lunch for today is 3 chicken skewers, which are free. Then I've got butternut, squash, sweet potato and carrot soup. I'm going to put a bit of paprika on top. So that's my lunch. Then the rest of the soup is in my microwavable soup mug, and this is for my pasta sauce for tonight. So lunch was absolutely gorgeous, really, really filling. I've done all my bathroom now, and I've been sorting out some photographs for my dining room. Where we live is a converted barn, and just a bit of information, I grew up here. This used to be my mum and dad's house, and they, I don't know how to word it, not gave it to us, but inheritance to us, whatever you want to call it. We've got this property and we're very fortunate and lucky enough, and yeah. And I remember getting this where it was used to be the barn, and it getting made into a house, and it's so lovely to look back on the photographs. Yeah, because like where I live here, like there used to be the horse stables, and then my grandma lived next door, and yeah, it's brought loads of like memories. So I'll just show you some bits and clips of what it used to look like. Well, my grandma and granddad bought the whole land, so they bought the barn, the stables, and then here was the farmhouse. And then as a wedding present for my mum and dad, they gave it to my mum and dad for £1, and my mum and dad then got a mortgage on it and made it into a barn. So that's what it used to look like. Then it got like destroyed. This bit of the wall got destroyed, and then this is the back of it. So here now is the kitchen. There's a kitchen window here, the back door's here, French doors, bathroom is there. Me helping out, or hindering, as my mum and dad would have probably said. My main man, my granddad, legend he is. That's my granddad helping out. Me again. And then my dad, so he's like, this bit here is where we can park the car. This leads up to the garage. That's the garden, what it used to look like. The builders. And then this is inside, so this is where my fireplace is, and my TV wall is here. And there's the original fireplace, so the fireplace now is just on top there. That is now the front door. Then they had to remove this side of the wall, so they had to pull it down. And then it was like, then it looked like this at the back. And then this is where it had no roof on, and this wall obviously is out. So this here is the front of the property. Here is where the horse stables used to be, and then it's attached to my grandma's house. So the roof's going on again. So there, as you can see, there's the horse stables, and then just there is my grandma's house. And that's the back, the front, the side of it. So that's now that's my third bed. That's the third window in my bedroom. So I've got two at this side, and then this is the third one. The back of the property. So kitchen, bathroom, Grace's bedroom, and French doors. Love looking back on all these photographs. So I'm not going to show you the front of the house because I don't want people to know exactly where I live, but yeah, it's just nice to look back. So I bought 6 frames from Poundland, but I need another 17 frames, and then that's going to go on the wall as a big like feature in the dining room. Yeah, it's lovely to look back. So excuse the mess, I'm in my dining room just tidying, putting things into my dresser, and I've come across photos. So me and Chris went to an Only Fools and Horses a day. Oh my goodness me. And that, if you are, I don't know if you can see it, if you are a fan of Only Fools and Horses, you will know that is the mayor out of Peckham, should I say. Chris and the van. Then I met Boise. So this is, oh, I forgot his name. I put the names. Oh, what they're called? Denzel and Ricky. Is it Ricky? I'm going to kill that. Mickey Pierce. So there's Denzel and Mickey Pierce, and a very young me and Chris. I say young. Max would have been 1, so I'd had Max. And then so there's Chris, Boise, Marlene, and me. And then that's the guy who owned the pub. Yeah, so I'm just looking back, just putting all the photographs. The baby book of Max's. This is what I'm tidying out. So I've got all my photo albums here. This is a Kath Kingston bag, what's got all like felt tips. Grace ruined it. Scales, which I don't use anymore, but they're there. And then in here is like my Nikon camera, boxes of like iPhones, which I just keep the cases because you just never know, and the iPad cases in there. That's all stored away nicely. Then in here, this is what I need to sort now. So this used to be in that bedding box I was on about with all the craft stuff and everything. So I need to go sort out that. It's really cool what Max drew, a haunted house. So I'm going to sort all this out now. So I've tidied it up now. This is Playmobil like Sea Life, but I won't allow it upstairs to be filled with water. There's no way. So it stays downstairs in the dining room, and then she brings her Playmobil downstairs. So I've just put like art bit in. I can't fit down below. Then this is all their school books, Max's SATs prep for next year, my craft box with like staplers and hole punchers in what I need. Then the last one is my sewing box, Chris's work stuff, the old laptop which has got like loads of memories on, and a Wi-Fi bulb which we need to figure out how to get the Alexa attached to that. So yeah, so this needs another coat, the bottom bit. That top bit is done and dusted. And the chairs just need one more coat on. So this is in this grey, this is getting kept pine, and then these need painting. These are just in primer. That's not paint, that's just a piece of paper. So yeah, I don't know if Chris has done one. No, we haven't done the legs yet. And then, excuse the table, it's an absolute mess because we're in the process of doing it. So it's gonna look, so this is going to be like pine like that, and then the legs are in the grey colour. I'm trying to sort bits out, so I've got all that at the back. Just thought that's what used to be in the dining room. So my wedding photo things, those silver blinds are going, they were just a temporary fix. So I'm gonna get some wooden lats and tidy all that out. So I've tidied things up. So I've got this, and there's a funny story to this. My grandma lived next door, and this used to be a bathroom tile. As you can see, it was 70s feel. It was a really big bathroom, 2 sinks, private toilet. I had so many memories. So what I'm going to do is get some white paper and back it, and then go splish splash. I'm having fun in the bath in nice writing around it, and that's one of the tiles from the bathroom. My neighbour who moved in, I asked him to save me a couple, so I've got one framed, and I'm just going to say splish splash, splish splash, having fun in the bath, or something like that. And then the other ones I've used as like to put things on, like a planter, and then some in my garden as well. So mine with my grandma, my gorgeous grandma with Grace on the christening, and then my grandma she had this dictionary, the famous dictionary we used to call it, and she always wanted to like teach me a new word every single day basically, and it's just a fun story. And the dictionary, she wrote in the dictionary, to Rachel, lots of love, grandma, and I've kept it, and it's just sat in a cupboard. I'm never going to use it. So what I've done is taken a page out of it, which is says granddaughter on, and I've just got it framed so I can see the dictionary, I can remember the memories attached to it, and also it says granddaughter. So that's my little like windowsill with that. Then the kids had a gallery at school, and I bought their photos. This is Grace's handprint in an owl, and then Max football picture there. So there's the 2 dads, my father-in-law and my dad on my wedding day, so I've got that framed. I love this frame, it's from IKEA. Then I got this for my birthday. It's the fig and elderflower candle, so that's going to sit there. The candle's going to sit over there. This fruit bowl is going to be on the middle of my dining table, and then these are napkins. I've got some themed napkins is to go with the room. So yeah, and I need to get a bulb. I need to get a bulb for that. So I feel so much better that I've just tidied it up and got bits and bobs done and dusted. Can't wait for it to be done. Chris is going to have another go at it tonight because he's only local tonight. So that will be completely finished with the drawers and the knobs. These are the knobs we've chosen. Just normal like pine knobs, and then they're getting a varnish on them. It'll match, so they're going to go there. So these are the pine knobs, and then they'll attach there, so it'll look like that. So that will get done tonight. The knobs will go on tonight. Those will be back in there, and then the chairs will have another coat, and the table legs will have another coat. And then we'll wait for them to dry, and then tomorrow the chairs will be flipped over and the legs will be done. So after all that, I am gagging for a drink. So I'm using my Cyril mug, black coffee, and then pumpkin caramel. This is amazing. This is free on the plan. Then I am having one of these. These are from Poundland, the Halloween range. Spooky Jaffa fingers. And they are 18 grams and they are 3.5 sins. If you are calorie counting, they are 77 calories. And they're absolutely gorgeous. And you get 12 in a pack for £1. So I'm going to sit and enjoy that and look on social media for a bit. So I'm just prepping tea now. I'm making myself some roasted vegetables. I love roasted veg. So I've got carrots, courgettes and parsnips, and I've just sprinkled on some all-purpose seasoning, which is free, and some garlic granules on there, and that's going to go in the oven. And then I've prepped some carrots for the family, mash, that's going to be mash for the family, and then broccoli. I'm going to have some broccoli with mine as well. So I'm just popping out to get the children. So I'm having one of these. 2 of these are 3.5 sins. So I'm just having one and I'm classing it as 1.5 sins, and these are absolutely delicious. All butter sweethearts. I got mine from Ocado. I think you can get them from Sainsbury's and Morrison's. I've seen them in one of those supermarkets, and they're gorgeous. Really good size for 1.5 sins. So tonight's tea is the courgettes, the carrots and the parsnips all roasted. Then I've used the soup what I made earlier into a sauce. I've just thickened it with some tomato puree. Then I've added 2 of these. So these are the mini hot dogs. These are 1 sin each. And then I'm having it with some broccoli as well. So I'm ending the night on yoghurt and fruit. The yoghurt I'm using is Farge Total Fat Free, which is free on the plan. I've got banana, which is free, raspberries and blueberries, which are speed food. And then I've got Sweet Freedom syrup, which is 1 sin on top, just to sweeten it. Then I'm having it with a Cadbury's Highlight Hot Chocolate, which is 2 sins. And then I am using the Anchor Light Squirty Cream for 2 sins. And that is everything I'm going to be eating for tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this, what I eat in a day. As always, food optimizers and huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye! Bye!